News now.
Hi, I'm Sonia Saul and this is the News at Night. Jimmy Somerville and Andy Bell out on the streets for gay rights. Die Totenhosen salutes Sham 69. And Deborah Blando, the blonde from Brazil. But first, the much-leaked sale of Virgin Records to the Thorn EMI Group has taken place. Thorn EMI announced today that it will acquire the Virgin Music Group for £510 million cash. EMI gains Virgin's considerable artist roster, which includes Phil Collins, Paula Abdul and recent signing the Rolling Stones. Virgin's entrepreneurial founder, Richard Branson, will stay on as life president.
The end decision was that we felt we could get the best of both worlds. That Thorn EMI guaranteed Virgin's independence under the Thorn EMI umbrella, with all our staff still intact, with our offices around the world intact. So basically from our artists and staff's point of view, no change. And yet at the same time, they were willing to pay us quite a considerable sum of money to invest in our other businesses, which meant that our competition with BA was going to be that much stronger, and we're going to be in that much better position to offer better fares and better quality of service. And we'd also be able to invest money in starting up new companies and employing new people. And so I think in the end, I decided that in a sense Virgin Records would not change, that I'd still be involved and as president, and the key, all the people who've been running it since they were teenagers would still be there, and it needn't lose the flavour and independence that it's had in the past.
Virgin Records' success can be traced back to the massive sales of Mike Oldfield's Tubular Bells album in the early 70s. Branson was careful to consider his artist's feelings before allowing the deal to go through.
We talked to, I think, almost all the artists, and Peter Gabriel was I think the only one who rang me up a week ago, and we were great personal friends, and just said, look, you're going to wake up in 5 years' time and regret it personally. I mean, he wasn't thinking about himself, and I rang him last night, and he said, well, fine, you've made your decision, I accept it, and I appreciate that you're all going to be involved, and there's not going to be any major change. But I talked to Mick Jagger last night, and he was fine, and all the artists are fine about it. And the main thing is, as far as they're concerned, they won't actually notice any change.
Most of the record industry is now controlled by large corporations, far from the early days of Virgin Records, who were the last independent label to go with one of the majors.
I think, and I hope, that there'll be new young guys of 18, 19 now who'll start setting up their independent record companies, and they'll grow up in the same way that Island and Virgin and the others did over the years, we'll make room for other independent labels of the future.
Yesterday, gay rights activist group Outrage demonstrated in